What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? My name is Cooter Malloy, and I'm going to give you my review of these Leki Makalu Lite HTS 6.5 trekking poles. These things are amazing. I just got back from my hike right now up in the Malibu Mountains area. These things are awesome. They are pretty light. Like, I can say honestly, like, just holding one in my hand, it's got to be ounces, not even pounds, but ounces. I'm not sure the exact weight. It might actually be 6.5 ounces, but these things are really, really light. They feel really comfortable. My hand never slipped out of this system here where they have the ribbon piece, right? So your hand goes inside, then your hand comes around here and you can grab on there. I do like the cork, or this cork polymer type stuff, whatever this is. It definitely grips, it feels good. Also, on the bottom of the trekking pole, they've got this nice little carbide spike right here, which digs into the dirt or the ground or the gravel or whatever the case may be. There were a couple times when there was some sand on the trail, and I do like this basket right here, which prevents the whole pole basically from going in. But there's a little bit of rubber here for like some shock absorbing action going on, which is kind of nice. Like, I never felt any vibration or anything funny as I was using the trekking pole. Everything felt really smooth, really nice. What I do also like is this speed lock feature. So if you notice here, it says speed lock. Let me see if I can grab focus on that. Sorry, I apologize. We are in some interesting lighting conditions right now. But what's nice is basically you undo this latch and then you pull out from the pole, and basically it'll go to these predetermined measurements that are on the pole. See, like it says 100 or 105 or 110 or 115. And that's basically this upper section. And then if I wanted to lock it, I just click this close. It's pretty simple. If this gets loose for some reason, or if you push down on the pole and you feel like this is sliding back inside, what you do is you just unlock this little latch, and then you turn this little dial right here to tighten up the screw that's in there. So basically just give it like a quarter turn or a half turn, and then go ahead and relock. It'll basically, it feels like a nice, good, solid connection when you lock it back in. It doesn't click or anything, but it does feel nice and solid. And then you've got another one down here on the bottom piece. So if you undo this, right, and then pull out from here, there you have your like predetermined marks again, like 100, 105, et cetera, and you can keep going up. And then basically the same process, you would just basically close this, good solid connection. It doesn't make a clicking noise or anything, but it feels like it's really solid and that's locked back in there. So overall, starting from one end to the other, I do like the carbide tip. That's really nice. I never felt like I was gonna slip or that the poles were gonna slip as I was trekking on this kind of like desert arity kind of a terrain. And then I do like the basket. The basket's nice for keeping the pole from sinking too far into the sand if it's a sandy situation. I do like this rubber piece right here. It's nice and squishy, which helps to absorb some of the shock as you are walking down your trail or hiking up your trail or whatever the case may be. The locking mechanism, the latches are really nice. This easy to adjust screw to set the tension level on the latch is pretty cool. I do like the markings, so you can keep track of where you were every hike. Like, you know, you're like 105 on this one, and you're, you know, 1 whatever on this one. That's kind of nice. And then going down the line, as you can see here, we've got the speed lock. It's very, sorry, trying to grab focus here. I know it's kind of tough, but trying to get the speed lock in focus. But basically right there it just says speed lock. Here it says Makalu Lite, which is kind of nice. So you've got your identity and your branding and all that. There's the Leki name, the pole, so you can see that. And then this is the HTS 6.5, as you can see right there. I think it's 6.5 ounces. That kind of makes sense, because these even feel lighter than 6.5 ounces. Like, when they say light, they are really, really light. And then moving up the pole to the rest of the trekking pole, you've got this nice cork kind of hybrid kind of material here, which my hands never sweat at all when I was holding these, which was kind of nice. But I do like the fact that they are very grippy, like you can hang on, and I never felt like the pole was going to slide out of my hand just on its own. And then the icing on the cake for me are these little vents right here to help with, I guess it's to help hold it. It's also to help to air the space, you know, get some ventilation. And then lastly, they got this nice little ribbon right here, which your hand slides into. So your hand would go in here so you could grip onto the pole a little bit easier. That's kind of nice. And then lastly, if you had to adjust this, basically there's a little latch right here. You open this, you pull as much extra cord through it or ribbon as you need to, or you can always pull it back out if you want to make these like a bigger loop or whatever the case may be. So there is some texturing. There's a lots of little branding right there, which is kind of nice. I do like that fact as well. But for this kind of a terrain that I was on up here in the Malibu Mountains area, very, very nice hike today. It's warm, it's sunny. It's somewhere around, I'd say about 95 degrees right now, and it's about 1 p.m. And I am really loving these Leki trekking poles. So people are asking, and I'm gonna help your question. Yes, they do come two, or they come one pair when you order them. So whether that's on your favorite online site or whatever the case may be, they do come as a pair. So just know that there's 2 per order. And right now the price for these is somewhere like just a little over $100. Sometimes they're on sale. It depends on the distributor, etc. But they're great. They're awesome. My review in summary is just that they're an awesome trekking pole. I will continue to use these on more and more adventures. I was hoping to get out to the Bridge to Nowhere tomorrow. That may happen, so stay tuned if I do a video on that. Or otherwise, I may go somewhere local in the Angeles Mountains. But definitely a trekking pole that I will bring with me on all of my adventures here now and in the future, so that's awesome. Also, made in the Czech Republic. How cool is that? So you know you've got some European or Eastern European quality in the manufacturing right there, made in the Czech Republic, so that's kind of nice. Anyways, apologize about the focus. I know we're kind of in a really extreme bright situation out here at this Malibu area park, but it was great. Hike was great. There's very few people out here. There's some people back there, way back there in the background that are starting their trek. But it was really nice, and I had a great day. So anyways, down in the description there, down below, there's some links to some pretty cool products. I would try to put a link to these as well down there in the description. There's also a link to my Facebook page. That's Cooter Malloy Product Review, so make sure to check out that Facebook page if you like what you're seeing. Also, down there, there is a thumbs up button, a big like button. Make sure you hit that like button. I really do appreciate the support to everybody that has liked all these videos so far. And there's also a subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right now, I think I'm at like 900 subscribers, like 900 something. So really trying to push for 1,000 by the end of this month. Let's see what happens. Anyways, happy June 5th, right? Yeah, June 5th to everybody, 2021. Hopefully everybody out there is healthy and safe, and I will catch everybody on the next exciting video.